this is Nicole Marie, your transformation catalyst and coach, and you have tuned in to Know Your Archetype series, and we are diving in to Libra. Now, Libra rules the seventh house of relationships and is ruled by Venus, so the heart. So, what possible archetype could be the ruler of this? I'm wondering. Well, let me tell you. It's the lover. The lover archetype, the one that lives from the heart. Yes, it's similar to the Empress that also lives and is ruled by Venus. But there's something particular about this lover. For this lover has known its shadow, that loves the duality within itself. It has seen the good and the bad within society, within itself, within relationship, and everything that it's learned. But mostly, it has embodied that wholeness within itself. Okay? So the lover is the one that has fallen in love with all the things about the self. It is its own ultimate lover, in fact. So, what does that really mean? It means that it's probably had a couple relationships to be able to fall in love with its shadow aspects. It doesn't mean that the shadow doesn't exist anymore, but it means that I love all those parts of myself, even though they're kind of hard to love sometimes. It also means that it has a balance between its masculine and feminine energy. Now again, when I'm talking about masculine and feminine, I'm not talking about gender. I'm talking about energy. I'm talking about masculine, direct, forward, focused, cardinal. And feminine, receptive, intuitive, receiving. So, and you can say emotional. They all both have emotions, but we feel things in order to understand what works and what doesn't work. So this lover has created a sacred marriage within itself. This sacred marriage is key to self-development, because if you're trying to look for your other half out in the world, you are going in a way that you feel that you are incomplete. You are not incomplete. And another person will not make you whole. You yourself will make you whole. And often we attract partnerships that allow us to see that mirror, that lack, that addiction, those aspects within ourselves that we need to heal. Which brings me to the shadow of the lover. What could be the shadow of a lover? Well, let's look at the self. All the things that we have rejected, abandoned, and find unlovable about who we are. It becomes the devil. For the devil, not what we think in biblical terms, but the devil is the one that suppresses itself, that denies the beauty of itself because it has been told that it is not beautiful, that it is unlovable, and that all these bad habits or bad things that they have done, they don't get to receive love. Now the lover will be able to love that in another, and the devil will be able, well, to try and do it for itself. So the devil gets stuck. It feels chained to the past of, oh, this is how everyone else in my life has shown me that I am unloved. Well, is that true? Because the only person that will ever love you the way you need to be loved is yourself. Ugh, don't tell me that, Nicole. I know I've had this own argument with myself and my many clients, but it's true. The more that you go out and try and fulfill this in another will only lead you to more experiences that reaffirm those beliefs that you are not loved for those aspects. Only you can love those aspects. And it's not about we're always going to feel whole and that, we are incomplete beings. And so we do need to go and understand ourselves by being in a relationship. Relationship is vital to our heart energy, to expanding, and is completely part of our self-development. We cannot develop the self without having another person influencing our life. But when we come from a place, I am whole, I will love these things about me, and I will do my very best to love those things in you. It's a completely different game you're playing. Not that it's a game, but it's a mind frame that you need to go into a relationship with. That this person is not meant to complete me. I am meant to complete me. But I love to share these things with that person. That's the ultimate lover. What is it that I want to share? And often we attract partners that challenge us to get to that next level of the self, that show us where we lack in order to fulfill the gap ourselves. This is true partnership, is that we can help each other grow. And this is like the greatest challenge right now, is because everyone's so wounded and triggered and overwhelmed and have way too much going on, that they forget again who they are. And that's my responsibility to love that part of me, and I shouldn't make another person do that for me. Or I shouldn't be that person that should be fulfilling that for them. They should do that for themselves. I can still love them no matter what. But this is the part of being the ultimate lover. And this takes time. This takes self-awareness. This takes self-development. This takes self-acceptance. And that's the beauty of the lover, that it self-accepts. It accepts its past. Yes, I've been brokenhearted. I have had all these experiences in my life, yet I still choose love. Because love is the most important thing in this life. And I just call it a thing. It is a frequency. It is a energy. It is a material form. It is a story. Love is in everything that you choose to see. For love exists within ourselves. It exists within our heart and our body and our life. It is only us awakening and activating that lover in which the whole world falls in love with you, because you are in love with the world. And that is how we really help activate this part. So after a breakup, or you're going through a really tough time, it's really hard to feel that love, isn't it? Hey, I've been there. It's not easy. But what does help is starting to notice the love around the room. The love that the birds share. The love of how the trees provide all this nutrition for our lungs. The love in this food. The love that I have for myself, for choosing to see love. And something else, that if you truly commit to love in your life, whether it be with a person or, some outside aspect, that if love comes with every intention and that you choose to love all those parts of yourself, love will show up for you no matter what. You are not meant to be alone. You are not unlovable. You are not all these things you've been telling yourself. Yes, there is the shadow we need to look at, and the pain, and all the sorrow and the grief. But when we allow ourselves to feel those things, can we find love again? Have you ever noticed that, when you have been in so much pain that your heart closes, and then you keep attracting people that hearts are closed and not open to you? This is a mirror. Relationships are mirrors. So, what are you learning? What are you projecting onto that mirror? So, if you project love and be like, you know what? I'm going to be open to myself today. How can I be here for myself today? Oh, wow, hello. This looks like a new love opportunity. Because this is the golden key to everything. That true love, real love, can break all curses. So, no matter where you are in your love journey, I invite this message to you that love is the most important thing that you will ever achieve, you will ever experience in this life. It truly is. So, love well, embody this lover archetype, and get to know what it is that you really need from love, that you need from your own masculine and feminine energy. So if you want to know way more about this concept, love is such a huge topic in natal chart readings and transit readings. And I just have to say, we just went through a huge transit of a lot of people breaking up, some people coming back together, and really looking at what are those key components? How do I really commit to this new love in my life and to the love of myself? So if you want to find out more, contact me at hello@NicoleMarie.eu or check out my website, NicoleMarie.eu. Until then, see you next time for Scorpio Archetype.